Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be planning the week of the 25th all the way to the 31st, the last week of May. I'm going to be using a TheCraftyBanana kit, and it's going to be a full scene kit, and instead of doing it on the bottom I decided to switch it up and I wanted it at the top, and then I would be doing my plans underneath it. So first I'm laying down all the full boxes, and instead of using the strips in between I kind of just left the space in between just to give it a little bit more space. Brianna does give you the option to fill the space in if you want to, but I chose not to do it this week. Brianna really has some amazing kits, so if you guys get the chance to check her out, please do. She has amazing scene kits, and if you don't like to use the whole scene for the whole, because it takes up a lot of space, she does have a lot of options where it also breaks up the scene into full boxes just like a normal week. But I really do love her weekly scenes because you can really see the details of all the little bits and pieces, especially when she does really small details in it. You can see them a lot better when you do the full scene versus just the full boxes. The weather's definitely getting better in Chicago. I'm not sure where you guys are, but I hope that you guys are doing okay as best as you can considering the circumstances around us right now. I've been very emotional this week, and you'll see some of that happening when I actually plan the week. But I just hope you guys are able to do something selfish for yourself every day, just to have some self-care and even disconnect if you need to. I know I'm still at school right now, so school's been really overwhelming, and with everything happening in the world, I just really needed to deplug a couple days. I wanted to keep myself informed through social media. That's usually where I take a lot of my info from, so I still wanted to keep up with some information, but I would take some time for myself, at least something small every day. And I hope if you guys get the chance to, you guys are able to do something selfish for yourself every day, whether it's just having a cup of coffee or watching a YouTube video for just a couple minutes, something that'll make you smile and just forget about everything that's happening and to take a moment for yourself. I'm laying down these date covers right now that are from Rose Colored Days, and I'm going to be using the Rose Colored Days, also the number dots as well. There's a lot of blues and neutrals in this kit, which is very different from what I usually use. I usually use a lot of pinks, and this spread was very different from that, but I really liked how it turned out anyway. The different tones of blue really balanced all the neutrals as well, and since we can't really go to the beach right now, I thought it would just be a good homage to wishing I could be at the beach. Moving on to the sidebar, I decided to do a habit tracker for my skincare. I've been pretty consistent on my skincare, and I'm thinking I might want to take it off the next time I plan, since I've been doing it mostly every day. The other thing I'm tracking is my workout. I'm still following the Chloe Ting workouts, and the days that I mark that I didn't do a workout is usually when she recommends a rest day. So I've been doing pretty well on that as well. I have a different tracker on my daily planner on what day of the workout I'm actually on, so that usually helps me to remember as well. I used a half box here just as another motivational speech. Not really a speech, but a sentence I just wrote, "You can do this again," on this week, just because I knew that I had a lot of school stuff coming up, a lot of meetings, and a lot of PDs as well. Next, underneath of that, I did a Monday to Sunday tracker just to keep track of all the dinners that we have. Instead of writing it in the spread, I usually like to keep it on this side just because I'm not always the one cooking, and usually I can tell who's cooked from the way that it's written. I'm not the best chef, so usually if it's something complicated or even simple, it's usually my fiance. I'm usually on the simpler end, where recipes that are 5 or less ingredients and less than 10 steps is usually what I go towards. Underneath of that, I just put down a quarter box just to mark that it's been 11 weeks since we've been in quarantine. In Chicago, we've started opening up, it seems like. Lots of bars have opened up that's around my neighborhood, and they're not really practicing social distancing from what I see. I don't plan on going outside as much until it's really safe, just because I have asthma, so I am a little more high risk, as well as my mom and my sister. So I probably will be waiting a little longer until it's a lot safer than right now to be going out. Next, I'm just adding these borders by Sticky Sloth Designs onto the quilt box at the top, just to add a little bit more silver foil to the spread. One thing I realized when I was finishing up this spread is I don't know how to add more foil into the scene that Brianna has drawn out. It's really beautiful, but I love my foil, and since the scene takes up half of the spread, it looks a little weird to see all the foil on the bottom and not really spread out throughout the whole spread. So if you guys have any ideas, I would love your suggestions. And like I said, I'm just marking my skincare and my workout. The skincare bottles is from Piper Paper Company, and Once More with Love Workout Munchkin is there, as well as this kind of superhero munchkin for the "You Can Do This" quote. I added this Craft by Towie fork and spoon to mark the dinners that I'm going to be doing, and these little balloons are from Chasing Chelsea. After this, I moved on to my weekend banner, and I was just trying to figure out the best way to place the weekend banner. Since there was so much going up at the top, I decided to just put it on the bottom of the scene, and since there was a lot of blue at the top as well, so I just put it right underneath the sand scene like you guys see over here. And after that, I'm going to be moving on to my daily plans. So I have this extra stickers from left from the kit, as well as some extra stickers that I pulled that I will be needing, as well as these from my extra sticker book, and my daily plans listed out. First, to mark Memorial Day, we didn't have to do some remote learning this day, so I just used this script to mark Memorial Day at the top by where the sand is. I wrote that we had a day off, and I used this extra sticker. I believe it was from a Hear It Right Designs kit that I had an extra one of, so I used it there. I used the whiteout to white out the white line there, and used a little thing to write that I did sleep in today. And to keep the sleep-ins kind of consistent this week, I used the little thing as well as this bed from Erica G Designs and the script from Station Stickers. This day I didn't really do much. I just did some YouTube binging, and then I was able to record a YouTube video. And then this was when I realized that I don't have that much plans throughout this week, and I would be able to fit a washi on the bottom. So I ended up picking a Simply Gilded washi for the bottom of the spread, and I really liked the ones I chose. They really matched the kit really well. I'm using this glitter header that I had an extra one of, and I just put a YouTube binge sticker on top of that. I believe it's from Zona Paperie. I also used this foiled rectangular box, full box, or half box I mean, to mark that I was recording a YouTube video. And I had these washi strips from Planning World, and they had a tan color that matched really well, so I added that to the corners just to add some foil into the box right there. I used a blue camera from Erica G Designs to mark the recording of the YouTube video. So one of the washis I used was the smaller of the Stardust blue with the silver and blue foil. And then the one I used on top of that is a sort of peach colored with the silver foil bow washi. I do change how I do my washi on the bottom depending on what the spread looks like. Usually I do like the sparkles to seem like they're floating upwards, cascading upwards if you will, and then having the bow washi on top of that. I just like how it balances, but it also depends on the colors that I'm using as well. So I usually like to do darker colors on the outsides of the spreads versus the lighter colors towards the middle. After doing the washi, I also realized that there was some space from the half box to the washi, so I decided to just pull everything down a little bit just so that it would look a little bit more even. I'm going to finish up the rest of the bottom washi, and then I'll be back in a second. Moving on to Tuesday was a little bit of a bit busier day, so I started off putting in that I slept in this day on the bottom, but then I realized that I would need more space, so I ended up pulling this towards the top next to the Memorial Day. Since the sand is there, I figured it's okay if that I'm putting some of my daily plans at the top as well. I did the same format as I did on Monday. I used the little thing, the sleep-in script, as well as the bed from Erica G Designs and the sleep-in script from Station Stickers. I had a lot of school-related stuff to do today, so I just used a 3 hearted checklist to mark that, as well as this laptop from the kit. I was able to go to drop off some stuff for my kids, not seeing them or touching them, of course, but I marked it with this Magic Prince Co. car. I was able to clean my desk that day as well. I had time to do that, so I used this Once More with Love sticker. And this is where I'm kind of shifting everything up just to make sure that I have space for the rest of my plans for Tuesday. After I shift everything up, I used this munchkin that I got from a sampler that's shocked and it says, "Oh my gosh," because my fiance actually broke glass on that day. He dropped a glass cup that day, and it was actually the second time it's happened in like the last 2 weeks. So it was just really nerve-wracking because we have a dog in the house, and glass is just a scary thing because you can't really see it, especially when they're in little shards. So we spent a little bit of time just freaking out about that and making sure that we cleaned up every piece before moving on with the rest of our day. At the end of the day, I used this little strip and this extra paint nails. I think it's from Planning World, possibly. It was from my extra stickers book, so I'm not completely positive. But it just says that I had time to paint my nails on that day. And since there was some space, I just kind of shifted everything up a little bit too. Wednesday started off very annoying because my iMac was shutting down for no reason, and I hate when it does that. Since the world is still in quarantine for the most part, I don't have time to bring it in for someone to check it, and I don't know where is open for me to do that. So I used this Coffee Monster sticker to show that he's kind of just doing an annoyed face. After that, I did have time again today to drop off more goodies to my other kids. So I used this label as well as the same Magic Prince Co. car sticker just to mark that I was able to drop off some goodies. After that, I was able to enjoy some of my Dalgona coffee, kind of limiting myself to once a week just to keep my dairy at a minimum at this point. After that, there was a lot of emails that I had to do just to finish up with the house that we're closing on. We're almost about a month away from closing date, so that's exciting but nerve-wracking at the same time. There's still a lot to do, it seems like. So I just marked that with this house sticker as well as a laptop from Magic Prince Co. At the end of the day, I probably spent time just watching YouTube videos, but I also had time to edit my video from Monday, so I just wrote that I had time to edit week 18, which was the week before this spread. I used a little thing to mark that I edited the video with the munchkin that's kind of doing cutting with scissors of a film strip. And moving on to Thursday, I did the same thing as well, but I was able to edit week 11, so that was about 2 weeks from the current spread that you're looking at right now. And I used the same thing, a little thing, as well as a Once More with Love munchkin that's editing. I usually watch YouTube every day, and usually a ton of videos. I follow a variety of different things on YouTube, but usually I mark it when I probably spend a more than normal amount when binging it. So underneath the editing, I just used this little extra washi strip that I had and used a YouTube binge sticker right on the top of that. I cooked sundubu jjigae on this day, so I just used this hazel sticker of the soup to mark that, as well as me and my fiance was able to finish season 1 of Ozark, so I used this Erica G Designs TV sticker to mark that we finished season 1. I did a lot of IEP work on this day, so I just used a Magic Prince Co. laptop sticker to mark that, and on the bottom it's kind of showing how the rest of my night went. Lots of sadness for George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, Ahmaud Arbery, just countless names that just went before their time was due, and for reasons that are crazy, that feels like we're living in medieval times almost. It's insane how things have to be this way still when reforms like this have happened before, and it seems like nothing has changed, which is the hard truth that I think we're all kind of facing now. I'm trying to get myself as educated as I can. I'm a very, very empathetic person, and seeing so many people in pain, myself being in pain, just seeing how sad this world can be is just overwhelming. And you'll see that there's another cry sesh that I have later on this week. Definitely check out my Instagram. I think that's where I keep a lot of the information that I keep myself informed. I left a little highlight for all the Black Lives Matter information that I've been compiling up, just to keep myself informed, and just to keep myself to check up on the things that I keep on there. Moving on to Friday, I had a meeting for my diverse learner teachers in the morning, so I just marked it with a page flag and this foil sticker from Magic Prince Co. I had a vet appointment right afterwards at 1:30, so I just marked it with a little thing and this paw print sticker. Before, while I was talking, I added this day extender just because I had a little bit more of things to do on Friday. So I added the day extender, and right now you're gonna see that I did 3 loads of laundry this day. I just had a big cleaning day. I wanted to do our bedroom sheets and towels and my own clothes as well, so I marked it with this marble half box, as well as this coffee monster sticker that's showing him in a basket full of laundry, as well as an extra laundry basket in the back, just to show that I had a lot of laundry that day. We locked down on a rate for our house with the lender this day, so I just marked it with this house icon and a little thing. My fiance knew that I was having a bad week just with work and everything going on, so he surprised me with some Hollow Jasmine, which is my favorite boba place. So I just marked that with this little boba tea from Paper and Milk, as well as this kissing face from Once More with Love that I believe I got from a sampler. We were able to finish defending Jacob this day, and it was really good seeing a drama like that, and being confused whether or not the person that's being convicted did it. I think I love and hate that kind of feeling, but I really appreciated that a show could make you feel that way. So I just marked it with this Erica G Designs TV sticker, as well as we had a little family walk just because I was feeling sad. I just wanted to go with my fiance and my dog to go for a little walk since the weather was getting better as well. I did do grocery shopping that day at Jewel, so I just marked it with this grocery shopping sticker. I'm not completely positive where I got it from, but it's the same place as the paint nails. And then we got takeout this day since my fiance chose. We got Kebabchi, which is a restaurant that sells, I believe, Mediterranean food, but it was pretty good. And usually on Fridays we do get takeout, just as a little treat for finishing off the week. So I'm finishing up with the rest of my Friday plans. On Saturday and Sunday, as I've said before, that's my days for sleeping in, so I just marked them the same as the other days with the little thing, the bed sticker, as well as the sleep in script from Station Stickers. Let me catch up for my video, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. So the week after this one, I had a lot of IP stuff to do, so I just marked it with the Magic Prince Coast laptop sticker just to mark all the work I've been doing. After that is when I had a huge crying sesh this day, just because this was when a lot of the riots were happening, the protests going on, and seeing stuff like that. I'm a very passive person, and seeing a lot of violence from both sides, it's just saddening to see, as well as it, you understand, but it's also sad to see your kind of city go up in flames. So I was crying a lot that day. At the end of the night, I was able to have a thoughtful talk with my family just about the current state of affairs and the different cities that we're in, and just to talk about it with them and their opinions. Moving on to Sunday, I decided to make some Portuguese egg tarts this day. I don't like normal egg tarts. I prefer Portuguese egg tarts. They're basically custard in the middle versus an egg filling, which I prefer a lot more. So I spent basically my day doing that. We had ramen for lunch, so I marked it with this ramen sticker. After that, I was able to record a video. I recorded a small haul. So I used this once more with love munchkin that shows her recording, and at the bottom for the rest of the day I just binged podcasts, so I used another once more with love munchkin to mark that. Went a little faster than my plans, but after this I just fill in all the rest of my plans, so I'll see you guys at the end of the video. here I'm finished filling out my spread, and the last thing I like to do is see if there's anywhere I can add some extra foil. So I use these Simply Watercolor Co stickers just to find spaces where I can add some more silver foil into the spread if I can. That's the whole spread. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope that you guys are staying safe. Be sure to do something selfish for yourself every day, no matter what it is, and I hope to see you guys soon. Bye!